Hi guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today is finally the review for Star Wars Clone Wars Season 7 Episode 9, Old Friends Not Forgotten, which was written by Dave Filoni and directed by Saul Ruiz, and it came out April 17th, 2020, and holy shit, this episode was so good. So yeah, this is going to be different from my other reviews. Usually I do a review and then a breakdown in one video. I am going to be separating those for this arc. It's something I decided while writing, and I wrote a lot for the breakdown, so I'm going to split into two, because these episodes are a little bit longer, so yeah, I'll be doing that for this arc. I might eventually do that when like Mandalorian Season 2 comes out, do a review and then a breakdown, split into two videos. I'm not sure, we'll see then, but yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And I'll be able to get the reviews out quicker because I won't have to write a breakdown, which is the part what takes long. But yeah. But anyways, the episode was very good. Story, characters, action, visuals, animation, score, everything was great. Like the opening was great. The newsreel was great. The episode's great. Even credits were great. Obviously, I'm just saying that credits are like normal, but yeah. It felt so cinematic. Felt like I was watching a Star Wars movie. And it was green. It opened with the classic, Lucasfilm, green text opening. It's like a Lucasfilm limited production, and the green block text. Just so great there, but yeah, like I said, it just felt so cinematic. The animation, action, all of it, like a Star Wars movie, and like the lighting also really helps in episode 2 make it feel more cinematic. Like, just the opening scene. Don't want to drop spoilers, but yeah, see some clones. They look so nice and like so crisp and just beautiful looking. So yeah, honestly, with how it plays out and whatnot, the scenes, it just feels like a movie. I wouldn't be surprised if they release a cut of the 4 episodes, stitched together. Because it opens, it says Part 1, Old Friends Not Forgotten, so I don't know. Maybe they'll do something like that. But yeah, it just was great. All that stuff, I would say is the best of any Star Wars animated series episode. Just was great. Honestly, this episode, other than story wise, I'd say it's like the best episode ever of the Clone Wars Rebels War Resistance. Story, is also good. I really enjoyed that. But it wasn't my favorite of all the animated shows. If I put all the episodes together, definitely wouldn't rank number one. But because of how the Clone Wars is structured, it's kind of hard to dictate which one singular episode would be my favorite. Eventually I'll review all of them and actually think a bit more into that. So yeah, I'll have grades I give, not so I would know. But this one's definitely up there. But yeah, also like the score was also great, done by Kevin Kiner, like always. It just sounded different. I don't know if like I believe with previous Clone Wars mainly all digitally done. I don't know if they did like actually got a whole orchestra and whatnot and recorded it because it just sounded different. Like all the you know it just felt like the scores you would hear in the movies. Obviously, in Clone Wars, the scores are already great, so, you know, yeah. I don't know if they did that. Obviously, I'm not very, I really don't know how they did scores for the Clone Wars, but, I believe they did it, like, they didn't, actually use a full orchestra. But don't take my word on that. I'm not fully sure, but, yeah, this score's great. Hearing a lot of classic Star Wars themes, and obviously hearing, some of the now classic Clone Wars themes, as was really great. But yeah, characters and story. I also liked it. Some moments between Ahsoka and Anakin, like Obi-Wan, also I really liked. And, obviously, just a lot of stuff with Ahsoka and whatnot, and even Rex too, and Bo-Katan. I enjoyed a lot of that, and some other characters too would show up. I won't talk about it just yet, but yeah, uh, whatnot. Obviously, one thing I will say with the episode, and obviously this really isn't bash up the episode, but on the trailers and like clips and whatnot from the Siege of Mandalore, a lot of the stuff they showed was from this episode, which isn't a bad thing. It's the next 3 episodes. I don't fully know where it goes, other than like maybe one or two things. So, that's at least there. Which I was a problem with like the Mandalorian season one, like the first episode. I felt like I had already seen that episode from trailers and whatnot and other stuff. A lot of it was shown in that, just stuff from the first episode, which obviously made sense. And the rest of the episodes, there's some stuff, but made that a bit more enjoyable with that. But obviously that's not a gripe on the episode. The episode was so good, but yeah. And the newsreel also. There's some cool stuff in there. I'll talk about that in a moment. But I do some spoilery stuff. But yeah. Like I just really like seeing some of the characters interact again and seeing other characters, new, old, new to the Clone Wars. Was cool and whatnot. And yeah, obviously story. I don't want to drop too much stuff, but it was also good, just how it progressed and whatnot. But yeah. Anyways, guess I'll get into spoilers. Like I said, I'm not gonna be doing like the breakdown I usually do. That will be a separate video, which will be Clone Wars Season 7 Episode 9, No Friends, Not Forgotten breakdown or episode breakdown. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but yeah. But I'll be mentioning a few spoilers here in a moment, and whatnot. But yeah. Which before I get into spoilers, I really liked the episode. Thought it was great. Obviously, I already said all that. So yeah, I'll put up a timestamp for when I do my like grade and whatnot. Um. So yeah. So you can skip spoilers if you don't want to hear spoilers if you haven't watched the episode yet. But yeah. So yeah. Anyways, gonna get into spoilers here. Yeah, obviously, I'm not gonna be talking in any particular order. I'm just gonna be talking about some stuff scenes and whatnot I liked. Which a lot of stuff between Ahsoka and Anakin. When he takes her to the clones, and the clones have like helmet designs based off of her and whatnot. We saw in like the like original poster, which was like that helmet, which I really like that scene. Obviously showing the clones that they, still respect her and whatnot. And Anakin talks about how the clones are all about respect and whatnot. I really like that scene, and then giving her her lightsabers, but now they're blue. I like that. But then Anakin having to leave to go save the Chancellor, so they really didn't get a lot of time, but it still was great. And their final goodbye was also usually it's like may the force be with you, but Ahsoka's like see you around, kind of goodbye. Not saying may the force be with you. Which was really because of the last arc when Rafa tells Ahsoka, that Jedi came up to her and says, the force will be with you. Like, I don't know, obviously maybe Ahsoka thinks of that term a bit differently now. And she also, exposed Obi-Wan for playing politics and whatnot, and how the people don't really think of the Jedi too highly anymore. And I really liked both that and kind of whatnot. Which, I don't know if I would like those scenes as much if it wasn't because of the last arc, which I said I felt like that arc felt a little fillery-ish. Obviously other people did too, but I said it. But it's kind of wrong. Which I feel like happens a lot in the Clone Wars and definitely Rebels. There's a lot of parts that feel like filler at first, but do come back in nice ways. But yeah. But then the start of the siege. So many cool action shots. So far this season, I've really liked a lot of the action, which I've said before, I'm not really a big action guy, so yeah. With her and Rex on Mandalore, and Rex being, promoted to Commander Rex, which was cool. Honestly don't know why he wasn't Commander already. Fun a lot. Obviously, I guess it's mainly he's the clone we see, so obviously don't know how into some other clones are. In the Clone Wars, but yeah, but there's also on Mandalore. There's these scenes like this underground, like sewer area of the city, where Ahsoka and the clones, go to investigate, and they get like ambushed by like Maul's Mandalorian troopers, and Maul, like a lot of the clones die, and like in fact I think Maul, maybe all of them die. But Maul comes out of the shadow and confronts Ahsoka. But there's a line from the trailer. It's like, I was wanting Kenobi. And whatnot. That's when the episode actually ends. It was also a great ending. I'm not a big fan of cliffhangers as much. Clone Wars has a lot of them, so I'm just kind of used to it. But yeah, at least arcs don't end on cliffhangers, so as much. Yeah. Yeah, and here's some other stuff. The newsreel, also great. Seeing Grievous in his like Revenge of the Sith look, which we never got to see fully animated, was cool. Um, Sucks we didn't get to see it, fully animated, in like an arc, because his look was like that in the Crystal Crisis arc. Which would have been cool to get the Crystal Crisis arc too, but obviously I understand why they chose the arcs they did. One for Rex, one for Ahsoka, and then Siege of Mandalore, which was supposed to be the series finale. Anyways, but yeah, and also see Plo Koon on Cato Nemoidia, Ayla Secura on Felucia, which is cool, a little tease of what's to come. And there's a shot in the trailer which was in the news for you, where we see Yoda and Mace Windu at the like table thingy, and like the hologram of others, and we see um Depa Bibla and or Deepa Bibla. I don't know how to pronounce her name. And Caleb Doom, you know, is also known as Kanan Jarrus from Rebels. See a Padawan version of him, which was cool. Wish there was more to it, but it's just a little tease, and I still like that. Which there's some other cool Rebels things in there, which I'll talk about that in a moment. But seeing Mandalore again, cool. Prime Minister Almec again. He has like Mandalorian armor too, which is cool. Another reference to Rebels, a young Gar Saxon too, and obviously Sabine's mother, Yrsa Ren, who's in the other few episodes, also returns. Cool if you see, Sabine obviously as a like baby, so obviously really won't be much, but just a quick shot. Eventually, or a young Din Djarin be cool too, the Mandalorian. But yeah, and also the start of the episode with the battle on I forget the planet's name. It's like it's started with a Y, I believe. Let me see what it was called. Urbana. Nice little battle there. Which I enjoyed that. It was like this bridge, and yeah, I'll talk about that, some of these stuff more in depth in the breakdown. But yeah, some other stuff. I'll talk about stuff more in the breakdown. But yeah, I enjoyed little references to Rebels and whatnot. I thought it was cool. And yeah, I thought it was a great episode, and I'm excited for the final 3 episodes. And yeah, just so much about this episode was great, and yeah, not much really else to say. Other than my grade, I'm gonna give it an A++. One of the highest ratings I give. There's the great S tier, which right now there's only one thing that's got an S tier, which is Empire Strikes Back. So I honestly don't know if anything else will ever get S tier, but A++. It was a fantastic episode. So yeah, and I'm excited for the next 3, which I hope are also this good. Which, obviously I would assume visually and all that would also just be just the same and just as good. So yeah, but the breakdown should be coming out sometime this week before the next episode, and hopefully I'll be able to actually get the review out on Friday, maybe even early morning Friday. That'd be nice. But yeah. Anyways, I've been Star Wars Review. Catch you guys in the next one.
Keepers of the peace, not soldiers.
We clones have mixed feelings about the war. Without it, we wouldn't exist.